Greetings all, Norm Collins here, hope you're doing well out there. This is just a bit of a follow-up video actually from the other video I did about the flag, the Hei Whakaputanga, Hei Wakaputanga, with regards to the five-pointed star. Actually, a lot of the information on that actually was from Kate Floss too, so shout out to Kate Floss there. Thanks for that, Kate, appreciate it. I wasn't aware at the time actually because I have that many memes on my computer that I wasn't too sure where I got that one from. So thanks for that, Kate. But I managed to track down a medal online. So I'm just going to spin you around here so you can see what's going on. I'll just show you my computer there. I'll just give you the date to it. It's 11:05 on it's a Friday, the 16th of the 9th, 2022 at the moment. So there's the, you're not going to be able to see that very well, but that's the five-pointed star there. And as I say, it's pretty small there. I can zoom in, but I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to see that very clearly. But there we go. Got some bigger pictures of it there. It says on one side there, a British Transvaal War. And there, you can probably see that a bit better there actually with regards to the five-pointed star. So it's definitely a five-pointed star, and as I say, I managed to pick one up. You're not actually going to be able to see this very well, but I'll shine a light on it. So that's the... Oh, wait a minute, I have to change that background a bit, anyway. If I go back to the other shot, it might focus on my medal a bit more. Anyway, no, it's not going to do it, bugger it. There it is there anyway. It's the it's definitely a five-pointed star that's on there. No, it's not going to bloody focus. The phone I've got is not the best in the world, but anyway, that's the medal there, and it's got 1899 and 1900 on it. As I say, if I go back to that other one there, you can probably see that a little bit clearly there, obviously. So that's the flag and the star, and that one's there's a 7-pointer actually. I had another one here. So that one, that's the one there by the look of it. The five-pointed star with the white fimbriate. So yeah. So I just thought I'd do a recap on that. So don't so we there's a lot of confusion about the flags, I say, and the different pointed stars and whatnot. That was all to do with the Boer War, that medal. You can go and read a little bit more about that. Maybe I'll read a little bit out to you. The New Zealand and South African War. South African War, also known as the Second Anglo-Boer War, was the first overseas conflict to involve New Zealand troops fought between the British Empire and the Boer South African Republic of Transvaal and its Orange Free State ally. It was the culmination of long-standing tensions in South Africa. Eager to display New Zealand's commitment to the British Empire, Premier Richard Seddon had offered to send troops 2 weeks before fighting began. Hundreds of men applied to serve, and by the time the war began in October of 1899, the first contingent was already preparing to depart for South Africa. Within a few months, they would be fighting the Boers. Peace was concluded 2.5 years later. 10 contingents of volunteers totaling more than 6,500 men, plus 8,000 horses, had sailed for South Africa along with doctors, nurses, veterinary surgeons, and about 20 school teachers. 71 New Zealanders were killed in action or died of wounds, with another 159 dying in accidents or from disease. The South African War set the pattern for New Zealand's later involvement in 2 wars, specially raised units which included many volunteers, were dispatched overseas to serve alongside forces from other parts of the British Empire. Their success in battle fostered the idea that New Zealanders were natural soldiers who needed little training to fight well. So that's an article there. It's from the New Zealand History. I'll leave a link in the description down below there. Of course, you're probably on YouTube at the moment, so that's my YouTube channel, Not the Norm. Check us out there. Or you can, you want to get hold of me on the Facebook, Te Ariki Pauheri Urumana. That's where you'll find me. I've also got an Odyssey page under Not the Norm. You can check it out if you want that one. There's BitChute. I'm also on MeWe. Oh yeah, there's quite a good quote actually. I might just finish off with this quote. This is from Frederick Douglass is his name. He was born a slave, educated himself, he escaped and made himself one of the greatest leaders in American history. And very interesting quote for our times here. So this struggle may be a moral one, or it may be a physical one. And it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power concedes nothing without a demand. It never did, and it never will. Find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found out the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. And these will continue till they are resisted with either words or blows or with both. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. So very wise words there. Virtually pretty much saying that you will get as much as what you put up with until such time as you draw your line in the sand. Then you know that's where you're going to end up. Also, just let you know, I am doing a whip round the South Island, leaving on the 21st, heading down to Rangiora. Doing one down there, one in Selwyn, and there's I think there might be one in Ashburton being organised as well. But I'm also heading down to Dunedin, down there, and also possibly Invercargill. I'm still waiting for them to get back to me on Invercargill, but I'm definitely doing one in Alexandra as well. So if you're in any of those areas, and Timaru as well, I'm doing one on the way back. And possibly Queenstown, possibly Wanaka yet, still waiting to see. I've got a little bit of time on my hands, so I've left a little bit of space for those things to, for those places to eventuate, so let's hope that happens as well. You can get hold of me, as I say, through my Te Ariki Pauheri Urumana. Just PM me through that page there and I can give you some details. A couple of details I haven't actually finalised yet, but it looks like it's all go. And if we see you, we see you. If we don't, then give us a yell anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you haven't already. I'm not far off cracking 1,000 subscribers. It'd be quite cool to break that as a bit of a threshold to get over. Apart from that, be well, stay safe, and educate yourselves. The more you learn, the more you can comprehend and understand, and knowledge is power. And we all can do with a bit of power, but power's got to be put in action, and that's why we're out there trying to teach people and educate people to learn how to stand up for themselves. So thanks for chiming in, and we'll catch you next time. Over and out.